Welcome back to another video. So today I am going to try making a basket, like a small basket where I could put like my dirty laundry and stuff like that. So we are going to be using the Big Twist t-shirt yarn. I got these when Joanne was closing down and they were on sale, and I was able to get some at a very good deal. This is a super bulky 6 weighted yarn, and the recommended hook is a 9mm, but today I am going to be using a 8mm because I want my stitches to be like a little smaller and tighter. This is the color green agate, and I'll also be using this same brand, just different color, and this is Coral Sunset. All right, okay guys, we're going to try this with a magic circle. This is my first time trying a magic circle, first time using t-shirt yarn and trying for a basket. So 3 fingers, leave a good tail, over like so, twist, chain 1, okay. We're gonna do about 8 half double crochets. So yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through, pull through 4, yarn over, pull through 5, yarn over, pull through 6, that's 6, this is 7, one more, and this is 8. So we're gonna okay, there we go. Oops. Okay. Okay. All right, so I have my stitch marker here just to because we're just going to be working in rounds, so we're gonna make sure that we have 8, So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is the 8th one. Perfect. So this is the intel. We're gonna weave it in as we're working so it doesn't unravel. This is why I don't really work with magic rings. I like the chain method better, but I couldn't really get it to work with this type of yarn. So we're gonna pull this, sure it's nice and tight. All right, so we're gonna put 2 half double crochet on our first stitch. Okay, so wrap our yarn over. We're gonna just make sure we grab this too. So it worked too tight. Put this over too. Okay. Pull through, yarn over. So this is 1. We're gonna put our stitch marker right here, indicating this is the first stitch of the row. That's 1, and then we're gonna put another half double crochet inside that same stitch. And this is 2. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one and put 2. One, and this is 2. So we should have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in every single stitch we're gonna put 2 half double crochet. So 1, 2. Let's see if we could pull this close some more. There we go. There we go. So that's 2. Go to the next one. And that's 1. 2. 1. 2. 1. 2. Okie dokie. And this is our last one, so we're gonna put 2 right here. This 1 and 2. We could go ahead and count. We should have 16 because we started with 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right. So that was our second row. For our third row, we're going to be doing 2, 1, 2. Okay. So we're gonna drop our stitch marker. Oops. Actually, we're gonna, since this is a 2, we're gonna start this with 1. Okay, so we're gonna put 1, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is 1, this is our first stitch. So we're gonna put our stitch marker here to indicate this is our first stitch of the row. And the next one we're gonna put 2. So 1, 2, and then on our next stitch we're gonna do 1, okay, and then on the next stitch we're gonna do 2 because this was a 1, so we're gonna do 2, 1, 2, and now we're gonna do 1, 1, and then on the next one we're gonna do 2, so 1, 2, and then 1, on the next one we're gonna do 2, 1, 2, 1, and then 2, and then this is going to be 1, and then this is 2, 1, 2, this is 1, and then this is going to be 2, 1, 2, and this is 1. Whew. And the last one will be 2. So we're gonna do 2, and that's our end of our 3rd row. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that's 24. And that's the end of our 3rd round. Okay. So on our 4th round, we are going to be doing 1, 1, and 2. Okay, so we're gonna drop our yarn. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna drop. So we're gonna do 1, 1, and 2. So in every second, so 1, 1, 2. So every 3rd row, every 3rd stitch, we're gonna put 2 half double crochets. So we're gonna do 1. This is our first stitch for row 4. And we're gonna put our stitch marker right here. So that's 1. 1 and 2 here. Okay. 1, 1, and 2 here. And 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 2. One and 2. One, 1, and 2. One, 1, and 2. Whew. One, okay, and this is 2. So we end with 2 and we start with 1. Okay, so as you can see, it is cupping, and that's what we want because we are gonna be doing our basket. So that was row 1, just 8 half doubles. And row 2 was 2 in every stitch. Row 3 was 1, 2, 1, 2, and this was row 4. We're gonna put half double in every third row, and then we're just gonna keep going like that. So this was double stitches in every third row. Row 5 is gonna be every fourth row. Row 6 every fifth row until you get your desired width of your basket. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 1 half double. Gonna take my stitch marker. Gonna put it right here. So that was 1. I'm gonna do 1, 1 more, 1, and then on this one we're gonna put 2. So it's gonna be 1, 1, 1, 2. So 3 ones, and on the 4th we put 2. Okay, I'm sorry, but my ring light died, so I'm using this other light. So this was 1, 1, 1, and this is going to be 2. So I already had 1 inside. I'm gonna put 1 more to make 2, and then we're gonna do 1, 1, 1, and then 2. Okay, and I'm gonna keep going until I come to the last stitch before the stitch marker. All right, so I'm at my last one, which is going to be a 2. So do 2, 1, 1, 1, and then 2. Okay. So it is curving in, which is fine because this is going to be on the outside. Once we start working, we're gonna curve this in this way. Once you have your desired width. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was our 5th row. We are going to our 6th row. So every 5th, we're gonna put our double crochet. So we're gonna do 1, 1, 1, 1. So 4 just half doubles, and then on the 5th one we're gonna put 2 half double crochet. So we're gonna remove this, put our first half double to start off the row, put our stitch marker. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th one, we're gonna put 2 half double crochet. So 1, and then 2 in the same one. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. On the first one, we're gonna put 2 again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And on the 5th one, we're gonna put 2. 1 and 2. Okay. So we're gonna go all the way around until we come back. Okay, so this was my 6th row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we should have 48. So we could go ahead and count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's 48. So remember, we were doing the sorry, brain fart. So this was our double, and then we were doing 1, 2, 3, 4. In every 5th stitch, we were putting 2 half doubles in the same. So now we're gonna be doing every 6th stitch. Okay, double. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th double. So in our 7th row, so we're gonna do 5 half double crochet, and on the 6th stitch we are going to put 2. All right, for our 7th row. If you want your basket to be this small, you could stop right there and start building up, but I want mine to be a little large because I want to actually put like clothes inside of it to use it as like a laundry basket type sort. Okay, so we're going to start with our we're going to put 1 half double. So that's 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. So a good way to also, oh, I have forgot to put my stitch marker. We could go back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, this was our double, so this is our first stitch right here. Because we always end with 2 half doubles in 1 stitch, and we always start with one half double in the stitch for the row. Okay, so also if you ever lose count on where to put your doubles will also always kind of be in another double, if that makes sense, right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on the 6th we're gonna put 2 half doubles. 1, 2, okay, and we're gonna keep doing that. So let's do 1 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna put our double right in the middle of another double. See? So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this will be our increase row, or 2. Oh. T-shirt yarns are so kind of tough to work with. Okay, and then we're gonna keep going. So it curling into itself is perfectly fine. So the 7th row is going to be in every 6 stitch, you're gonna put a double. 8 is gonna be every 7, 9 every 8, 10 every 9. You're gonna do the increase. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going, and once I have kind of like the width that I'm looking for, I'll come back. All right, so I am done with my 7th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, And I'm going to show you, give you the measurement. So it's about 9 inches. All right, so I am going to do this until I have it a little wider, maybe a couple more rows. So if you wanted yours to be this small, you will be able to stop here and do the corners. I want mine to be a little larger, so I'm gonna keep increasing. And also the way that I'm gonna keep increasing is the same way that I've been doing these rows. In every row we just add 1 stitch more. So the first row was no increase, the second row was in every stitch we do an increase. The third row is every second stitch we did an increase. In every third stitch we did an increase. Every fourth stitch we did an increase. Every fifth stitch we did an increase. Every seventh stitch we did an increase. Okay, so on and so on and so on. All right, so on this row we did, so that was an increase, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So every 6th row we did an increase. So for our 1 2 3 4 5 6, so for our 8th row is going to be every 7 stitch I'm going to do an increase. So 8th row every 7 stitch, 9th row every 8 stitch, the 10th row every 9 stitch. Okay, so as a good way for you to kind of remember that I just noticed, so I finished my row to start on my next row. I'm gonna drop my stitch marker, so I'm gonna put 1, and then I'm gonna bring back my stitch marker to indicate that this is the start of my new row. Okay, so that's 1. That's 1, 2, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6. Okay, that was 6, so this is our 7th. So it's you're always going to put your increase on top of another increase. If you could see straight down, your increases are always going to be on top of another increase. So if you forget to count, you'll notice that. Okay, so I'm gonna put my increase right here. Okay, I'm gonna keep going until I have it a little bit more wider, and then I'll come back once I have my desired width. All right, so this width is, so I did 12 rows. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. So the 12th row, as you could see where you double up, mine is in a straight line and it kind of makes like a V, because you can see it goes like this up. So my 12th row, so that would be my increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And every 11th row for my 12th row was an increase. Every 11th stitch of my 12th row was an increase. Every 10th row of my 11th row, every 10th stitch of my 11th row was an increase. Every 9th stitch of my 10th row was an increase, and every 8th stitch of my 9th row is an increase, and it went like that. All right, so I want this to be the outside, as you so you can see it's cupping in, it's curving in, and I want this to be on the inside. This is where I slip, I weave in the end, and I pulled it a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna curve it and turn our work, curve it in. Okay. All right. So this is where we've been starting our stitch. So I'm gonna drop this. Now we're gonna kind of like make a border. I'm gonna take a smaller hook so you could see. All right, so we've been working in the V, in the middle of the V. We would put our hook right there in the middle of our V. So this is the front loop. This is our front loop, this is our back loop, and this is another loop right here. So we're going to be so we're gonna put our hook in the middle of the V to catch the back loop and that third loop like this, okay? So if you're looking at your stitches, we was working straight through the V like this, but this time we're gonna put our hook in the middle of the V to catch the back loop and the third loop. And this is no increase rounds. All right, so our 13th row, or my 13th row, depending on how wide you wanted this. This for me is about 15 inches. This is about 15 inches wide. Okay. So remember our V, we're gonna put our hook in the middle of the V to catch the back loop and that third loop. Oh. Wrap our yarn because we're still working on with half double crochet. We're gonna pull through. And this will be our first stitch. Okay, so we're gonna go again. We're gonna put yarn over, put our hook through that middle V to catch the back and that third loop, and finish our half double. Okay. Like so. We're not doing any increases. So it looks like we have like this little braid right there. So we're gonna continue doing that until we've come right here. Okay. Okay, so I am back. I did my last stitch before where we would start our new row. So I got back to my stitch marker. My yarn is done. So I use a whole row like this, and I don't remember if I showed you, but it is 131 yards. It is 14.1 ounces, okay? And this is what I have left. Since I wanted to use another yarn, also a different color, same brand, I just realized this might be the perfect time to just snip it and start on my next color. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a slip stitch in both, like so. And then pull my yarn tightly, like so. I don't have my yarn needles, so I'm gonna just use a smaller hook to weave. I mean, you could cut this. I am going to cut it, but okay. So you could kind of see it's kind of like a seamless, almost kind of like a seamless join where you could barely see it right here. Okay. So I'm gonna weave this in some and then cut my yarn, and then I'll show you how I add my next color. Okay, so I went ahead and weaved in, and this is where we had finished this. So I am going to add my next color yarn. I'm not going to put it, I'm not going to put it right here. So I'm just going to go down a couple stitches. So I'm gonna add my yarn right here. All right, sorry, I realized that I was a little bit out of frame. So this is where we had finished our row. So I'm just going to go down a couple stitches because I don't want to have the bump so obvious right here. So I'm just going to pick any stitch. You could start from anywhere. I'm just gonna pick like right here. So how I'm gonna attach my yarn is I'm going to attach it like so. No, I am going to go in the middle at the back loop, attach my yarn like so, and now I'm going to attach my yarn, bring it down to a V, and just do a slip stitch, pull my yarn, and I'm just gonna directly put a half double inside here. And like so. Okay, make sure I pulled this tight, and I'm just going to put my stitch marker to indicate this is my first stitch of the row. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go. You could also If you want, you could also weave in the ends by working this end while you work. So we could do that. Hold this right here like so, and just do your half double crochet while also working the tail, so you don't have to work it at the end. So just bring it along with you like so. Bring it along with you. Like so. Okay, so you can even see, you could pull it just to make sure it's nice. You can see you working it in. You could pull it just to make sure everything is nice and snug. You could also cut it right here, or you could just continue working it in all the way around. Me, I'm just gonna leave this end so I could just weave it in again, going this way, just so I could make sure everything is nice and snug and it's not gonna come out. So I'm gonna keep working. I'm just gonna bring this. This would be much easier if I had a tapestry needle, a yarn needle, but I can't find mine, so this way is going to have to do. So I'm just using a smaller hook. Okay, and then you could just continue doing that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna continue going all the way around. Okay, so we getting to where we did our join right here. So I'm gonna put half double crochet right here. Oh, sorry. Okay, and we're gonna I'm gonna put one right in here too. So just stick your yarn in there, it'll go. Pull that through. Okay, see? And then we're gonna put one right here because that's a stitch also. And then just finish it off. Like so. Okay, we're getting to our last stitch. Then a slip stitch. We're not gonna chain one, we're just gonna directly put a half double crochet in that same stitch that we slip stitched in. Okay, like so. And we're gonna put, this is gonna be our first stitch of that row. And then just continue with a half double crochet. Like so. Okay. All right, so far this is what I have. Okay, see, it's coming, it's forming, and this is the side. Now we're just going to be doing the same thing until you get to your desired height. All right, so I'm gonna go and I'm going to see what 10 rows of this look like, and on my 10th row I'm gonna come back and check in and show you what I have. Okay, so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rows from when I changed into this color. I ran out of stitch markers, so I went ahead and did where I am going to do my handles. So I went ahead and count all the way around, and I had 109 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I went ahead and counted, divided each side, and then divided again on where to have my handles. One side is going to have 1 stitch more than the other, and that is completely fine. So with my 109 stitch, I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So I have 45 here, 45 here. I have 8 rows for the handle, and then right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. And I have 48 here. So to kind of make it a little even, 45, 48. So I'm gonna move 1, 2. I'm gonna put my handles. 1, 2, right here. Okay. To kind of have it a little even-ish. All right. So this was where I started. Won't really need that anymore. Well, I would. I'm still am. So I could fast enough. So this is where I had started my new rows. And again, how I started that, I start with a slip stitch right here. And on that same stitch, I'm gonna put a half double crochet. Half double crochet. Now I'm gonna put back my stitch marker right here. And I'm going to go through and do my half double crochet all the way around. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It fell. So, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, put that down. Like so. Okay, we're getting to our last couple stitches. It fell again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more stitches to do. So 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. Just making sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so we are going to chain 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't matter if you make them real tight, because we're going to be crocheting over them, not in the stitch. Okay, so we could double check. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so this was our 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to slip stitch on that 11th stitch. Okay, just to reinforce it, we're going to put our stitch in the middle, like so. Kind of like it. Make sure we put last stitch. Just gonna keep it all uniform. I'm gonna keep it all uniform, so we're gonna do a half double right here. Okay, half double. And now we're gonna continue doing a half double. Okay, we're gonna keep doing our half double until we get to another marker. Okie dokie, so I'm at my last 2. I'm gonna put a half double crochet here, and the same thing, half double crochet like I did on the other side. And now I'm gonna chain 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're gonna half double crochet on the, after we count 10 on the 11th. Half double crochet. Join, and then continue our half double crochet. Like so. Okay, we could drop these because we don't really need them. Alright, so I am going to continue doing my half double crochet. I'm gonna slip stitch and then put a half double crochet inside that same stitch, and then once I come back I'll do and then we're gonna do a half double crochet so we could reinforce this once I get right here. Okay, I'll come back. Okay, so I'm at my last stitch, so we're gonna put a half double right here. Now what we're going to do is we're gonna put half double all the way around. It doesn't necessarily have to be 10 stitches, but we wanna cover this. So how we're gonna do, we're gonna wrap our, like a normal. Instead of putting inside of the stitch, we're just gonna go under it and just to cover it. So we're just gonna do our half doubles like this. And you could put as many half doubles that you want. The yarn is finishing. Instead of cutting it, since this is the handle, I didn't see that it was gonna matter too much, so I just left it. Usually I'd cut it and then attach it a different way, but since I am almost done, I'm just gonna attach it like this. So we're just gonna put that. And we're just gonna go do that all the way down. I'm gonna put one more. We could put one more. Okay, just one more right here. And then we're gonna put our half double crochet right here. Okay, so you could count it just so you could put the same amount on this side. Let's see, starting right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we did 13 on the handle. So I'm gonna go around and continue my half double crochet all the way around. I'm gonna continue and do my half double crochet all the way around until I get continue doing my half double crochet all the way around until I get to the next handle. All right, so I am at the other handle. I'll put my last half double crochet here, and then I'm gonna put 13 half double crochet around the handle. Again, like a normal half double crochet, instead of putting it inside the stitch, I'm just gonna go over it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, We're gonna put a half double crochet right here. There we go. And now I'm gonna finish, and I'm gonna show you how I fasten off this basket. Okay. Okay, so to finish this off right here, this is my last stitch, and then this was where my first stitch would start. I'm gonna slip stitch in that last stitch, like so. And I'm gonna put my hook. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit. I'm gonna put my hook on that first stitch from the opposite side. Take that and pull it through. And I'm gonna slip stitch it from the back way, like so. Pull off a loop. Cut up my yarn. Hold that. Oops. To kind of make it more even. Okay, like so. And now I'm just going to weave in the ends of the basket, and the basket is finished. Alright, I'm gonna finish weaving in the ends, but this is the basket. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this basket. You could put something in it that goes around it to really form it overnight, but this is the basket. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I enjoyed making it. Thank you. Bye.